Unlocking the hacker's secret Python mastery. Welcome to my channel. Think black hat hackers don't need Python? Think again. The most advanced cybercriminals automate attacks, bypass security, and exploit vulnerabilities using Python. If you're still relying on manual methods, you're already outdated. Today I'll show you why Python is a hacker's secret weapon, which courses you need, and how to master it fast. Let's get started. Automation. Unleash the power of Python. Alright, let's talk automation. Imagine brute forcing a password. Doing it manually? You'd be there all week, clicking through lists, hoping for a lucky break. With Python, you automate that. Write a script, point it at the target, grab a snack, and let it churn through possibilities. Network scanning. Python can sweep through a whole subnet, identifying open ports, vulnerable services, faster than you can say nmmap. Data exfiltration. Python can quietly siphon out gigabytes in the background while looking like normal traffic. Why waste time on tedious tasks when a well-crafted Python script can do it for you, often better and with less chance of error? Exploit development, where Python flexes its muscles. Now let's talk about getting our hands dirty. Exploit development. Think of vulnerabilities as weaknesses in software, like an unlocked door into a system. Exploits are the keys, and Python is the master keymaker. Python's flexibility and the sheer amount of libraries available make it perfect for this. Got a zero-day vulnerability? Need to tweak an existing exploit to bypass a patch? Python's got your back. Its clear syntax and powerful modules let you write, test, and refine exploits quickly, giving you an edge in the ever-evolving cybersecurity landscape. Malware and rat development, the stealthy side of Python. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room: malware. Remote access. Trojans, keyloggers, even fileless malware that hides in plain sight, Python can be used to build them all. Python's simple syntax makes it easy to write code that's both effective and hard to detect. Plus, it can interact with low-level system functions, making it ideal for creating stealthy malware that can bypass traditional antivirus software. Now, I'm not advocating for you to go full-on black hat here, but knowing how these things are made is the first step in learning how to defend against them. Alright, let's talk about the internet, the world's biggest playground, especially for those who know how to bend the rules. Web hacking is where it's at, and Python is the ultimate tool belt. SQL injection, cross-site scripting, API manipulation, these are just fancy terms for exploiting weaknesses in websites and web applications. With libraries like Requests and Beautiful Soup, you can scrape data, bypass authentication, and basically become a digital ghost, moving unseen through the web. It's like having a skeleton key for the internet, and trust me, that's a powerful feeling. Now, let's talk about getting really sneaky. See, when you're talking about exploits and malware, you often need a way to deliver them. That's where payloads come in. Think of them as the actual malicious code that gets executed on a target system. Now, you could use off-the-shelf payloads, but where's the fun in that? With Python, you can craft your own, custom-tailored to your needs. Want to bypass antivirus? Encrypt your payload. Need to make it harder to analyze? Obfuscate your code. Okay, let's be real. No one wants to get caught, right? Especially not when you're poking around in places you shouldn't be. That's why understanding how to bypass security measures is crucial. Firewalls, antivirus programs, intrusion detection systems, these are the gatekeepers of the digital world, and Python can help you slip right past them. We're using techniques like obfuscation to make our code harder to read, encryption to hide our tracks, and even polymorphic code that changes itself to avoid detection. It's a constant game of cat and mouse, but with Python on your side, you'll be one slippery cat. Chapter 7. Social engineering and phishing attacks, the art of deception. The weakest link in security? Us, humans. Social engineering exploits human error. Phishing emails trick you into clicking malicious links. Python can automate these attacks. Spoofing SMS for two-factor codes? Python can do that too. Manipulating social media to spread misinformation is within reach. The most effective hacking tools exploit human weaknesses. Chapter 8. Keylogging and screen capture, silent but deadly. Let's talk about surveillance, the kind that happens right under your nose. Keyloggers, those sneaky programs that record every keystroke you make, capturing passwords, credit card numbers, and private conversations. Yeah, Python can be used to create those. And it's not just about keystrokes. Want to take screenshots of a target's desktop, recording their every move? Python can do that too. Knowing how to write basic keyloggers or screen capture scripts can be useful for legitimate purposes, like monitoring your own devices or troubleshooting technical issues. Chapter 9. Network sniffing and packet manipulation, eavesdropping like a pro. Let's dive into network traffic, the invisible rivers of data around us. Every time you visit a website or send an email, your device sends packets of data. With the right tools, those packets can be intercepted and analyzed. Tools like Stealthy let you capture and modify packets in real time. Imagine intercepting login credentials over the network. These are just a few examples of what's possible with Python. Chapter 10. Let's talk about hacking, but not the kind where you're hunched over a keyboard in a dark room. No, we're talking about infiltrating the airwaves themselves, because wireless networks and Bluetooth connections, as convenient as they are also potential entry points for hackers. Your Wi-Fi password, those Bluetooth headphones you love, even your car's keyless entry system, they all rely on wireless signals. And those signals can be intercepted, analyzed, and exploited with the right tools and know-how. Tools like aircrack-ng and BetterCap are often used to crack Wi-Fi passwords, launch evil twin attacks, and even exploit vulnerabilities in Bluetooth devices. Chapter 11. Let's talk about cryptography, the art of secret writing. Encryption, hashing algorithms, digital signatures, these are the building blocks of modern cybersecurity. And while they're incredibly powerful tools for protecting information, they can also be exploited by those who know how they work. Python, with its extensive libraries for cryptographic operations, is a valuable tool for both understanding and breaking cryptographic systems. Libraries like PyCrypto and HashLib provide the tools to encrypt and decrypt data, crack weak hashes, and even analyze the strength of different cryptographic algorithms. Chapter 12. Alright, let's dive into the world of reverse engineering, where we take things apart to understand how they work. Imagine a complex machine, like a Swiss watch. You don't have the blueprints, but you want to know how it ticks. In the digital world, it's about taking software or malware and dissecting it, understanding its code, its logic, its weaknesses. Python, with its ability to interact with low-level system functions and analyze binary code, is a powerful tool for reverse engineering. Libraries like Frida and PDB allow you to attach to running processes, step through code execution, and even modify instructions on the fly. Let's talk about information gathering, the bread and butter of any good hacker or security professional. See, in the digital age, knowledge is power, and the more information you have, the better equipped you are to achieve your goals. Web scraping is like casting a wide net across the internet, gathering data from websites, social media profiles, online forums, you name it. Python, with its powerful libraries for web scraping and data extraction, is the perfect tool for this. Libraries like Scrapey, Beautiful Soup, and Selenium allow you to automate the process of visiting websites, extracting data, and organizing it into a usable format. Okay, this one's a bit controversial, but we need to talk about it. Botnets, armies of infected computers, and DDoS attacks, bombarding websites with traffic until they crumble. These are the weapons of mass disruption in the digital world. Understanding these attacks is crucial for defending against them. Python is often used to create and control botnets and launch DDoS attacks. Steganography and data. Hiding secrets hidden in plain sight. Let's talk about steganography, the art of hiding information in plain sight. Instead of embedding secret messages in lemon juice, we're embedding them in images, audio files, even video files. Steganography is all about subtlety, about hiding data in a way that doesn't raise suspicion. Python, with its ability to manipulate binary data and work with various file formats, is a valuable tool for both hiding and uncovering steganographic secrets. You can embed text files, images, even executable code within seemingly harmless files, making it incredibly difficult to detect without the right tools and techniques. Chapter 16. Mobile hacking and Android exploits infiltrating your pocket computer. Let's face it, our smartphones are basically pocket computers, holding a treasure trove of personal information. And just like any other computer, they're vulnerable to hacking. Mobile hacking is a rapidly growing field, with hackers targeting Android and iOS devices to steal data, spy on users, and even take control of their devices. Python-based frameworks like AndroBugs and MobSF allow security researchers and hackers to analyze Android applications, identify vulnerabilities, and even develop exploits to gain access to sensitive data or take control of devices. Chapter 17. Windows, Privilege, Escalation, and PowerShell Attacks. Taking control of the kingdom. Let's talk about taking control of a Windows system. Gaining access is just the first step. The goal is to escalate privileges to administrator. Windows is a prime target for these attacks. Python can exploit Windows, escalate privileges, and execute PowerShell scripts. Unlock your potential. Master Python, master hacking. Mastering Python won't happen overnight, but if you stay consistent, you'll level up faster than 90% of hackers out there. The key is not just learning Python, but applying it to real-world hacking scenarios. Keep pushing forward and don't stop learning. If this video helped you, hit that like button and subscribe for more hacker-level Python content. Got questions? Drop them in the comments and I'll help you out. Now go start coding like a real hacker.